What is up, everyone, and welcome back to Tribes Ascend, Something from Nothing. This is the final episode with the old footage, because goodness knows it didn't take me long enough to get that out. This one's going to be first match as a soldier. You know, the drill soldier doesn't exist anymore. You can make the soldier if you want, using the create a class, blah blah blah. But the principles in the gameplay still apply. What we're going to be talking about primarily, because it doesn't make sense to really talk about the gameplay when the class doesn't exist anymore, is some other Tribes content that I'm thinking about producing. So, first of all, I really want to do a new video that goes in-depth into the business model, because I've talked about it in the past, but now with the new update and the way everything's kind of different, I really want to take a good long look at the business model and see, is it fair? Is it more fair? Is it less fair than it was before? And yeah, we'll do that, because actually I have not logged into my new account, this account, since the update has come out. I've only played on my original account, which has everything unlocked anyway, so it's kind of hard to say whether or not that's good. So that's definitely something I'm going to be doing. Obviously this particular series is going to be continuing. It's going to be interesting to see how I need to adapt it now that the new patch is out. So that should be fun, interesting, a challenge, who knows. The other thing, and this is something that I've gotten a lot of requests to do and have been sort of leery of doing. A lot of people have asked me to do tutorials for Tribes Ascend. And the thing is, although in like a pub setting, so just hopping in, auto joining a public game, I'm probably in the top percentage of players, I would say. I'm really not the best Tribes player. Not even close, in fact. So, to be honest, I kind of don't feel qualified to do, that's what we call, something. I don't know what we would call that, but anyways, I got the flag back. So, I don't really feel qualified to either speak, apparently, but also to create tutorial videos. That said, a lot of people have been requesting them. Not very many people on YouTube do Tribes Ascend. Not many of them did it in the first place, and even more so now, not many of them do it. So maybe I will do some videos, like stuff along the lines of like the very basics of the very basics, you know? Because really, I'm no expert. I play how I play. It usually works fairly well, and that's about it. So, if this is something that would interest you, and again, for some of you I know it would be, just let me know. I was thinking of doing stuff along the lines of a short video with the very basics of aiming, perhaps a short video with the very basics of not getting shot, and so on and so forth. Probably not anything involving capping, because I really don't. I have not ever bothered to learn any of the really good routes or anything, so. But, you know, maybe just the very, very basic principles. I think if I can make something like that that is helpful to people, then that will be a success. I think. Probably. Maybe. But, yeah, that's what I've got, what I have in mind. I really cannot wait until my copyright strike expires so that I can re-upload my Tribes Ascend montage, which was the video that I originally did when I quit Tribes Ascend a while back. That, I mean, it really is my favorite video that I've ever made, I think. But I can't upload it right now because it's over 15 minutes long, and getting the copyright strike from that same video means I can't upload videos longer. Obviously, I will be replacing the song that earned me the copyright strike. That goes without saying. I don't want to have to wait another 6 months before creating the long-form content. Because, yeah, we won't go into that. I'm still a little bit been out of shape about that. But regardless, I do kind of want to make some more montages. I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying the Dark Souls montages for now, so maybe we'll just keep doing this as far as Tribes content goes. But anyways, any other kinds of content, feel free to let me know. You know, as always, I reserve final judgment of whether or not I think it's something that I can make and have it be good. So, you know, no guarantees I will do it just because it gets suggested. I have to feel like I can make actually a good piece of content from it. But, you know, feel free to post requests. I would like to think of some other content I could do based around this game other than just the normal series, because I have a feeling, even though I haven't really taken a look at it, that it's actually going to be a lot faster to unlock everything with the new update than it would have otherwise been. So maybe this series won't be as long-running as I was expecting it to be. Either way, that's pretty much it for that. So back to the actual gameplay. Most of these weapons do still exist, so it's not too much of a problem. This Sentinel thought he could get me, but was a little too smart for him. And by smart, I mean I figured out how to run behind a hill, so he couldn't get me. And don't worry, I will get my revenge on him. Hello, goodbye. One thing that I have missed in the new patch is, gosh, I really just keep talking about things I don't like about the new patch, huh? But the servers now, the maps are different, and so I haven't really been able to play a lot of the old maps that I used to like. So maybe I'll need to actually join some servers instead of just using auto join matchmaking. That's the word. I don't know. We'll see. The new maps are pretty neat. I think that some of them are actually old maps. I could be wrong. See, I never played Tribes 2, but I think some of them are from Tribes 2, but I could be wrong. But we'll get into all that once the give me that. Once the series continues with the new stuff. Give me that E-grab. I don't want any part of that, actually. Let's get out of here. That's a lot of dudes. However, that E-grab did get us the win, so pretty good. Here's some bonus footage, by the way. That was all the soldier stuff. I had some Beowulf footage, so I was going to go ahead and throw that on the end of this one. I love the Beowulf so much. It's really one of my favorite things. You're such a huge target that people tend to let their guards down. And if you have somebody in the Gatling gun, which on its own is pretty garbage, but it scares people. You know, you drive them into the air, they start taking a couple hits from the Gatling gun, and they're like, oh, I don't really want to be in the air. And then as soon as they land, you hit them with, you know, thousands of damage. So it's pretty fun. I believe I almost made it to the Slayer this time, but ended up blowing myself up or something like that, so that wasn't too fun. But, you know, you win some and you blow yourself up some. Or something. But I'm looking forward to doing more Beowulf stuff in the future, because, yeah, it's quite fun. It's interesting the way that vehicles work now, actually. It's something that I'm sure I'll get into in later episodes, but yeah. I think I like it, though. I mentioned it in the previous video. Just run him over. Wonderful. Nope. So that's it. Let's just let's let the rest of the video wind down. It was relentless. Pay attention to the tank, friend. And there it is. Yep. Not one of the smarter things I've done, really. But not one of the dumber ones either, so, hey. Thanks for watching, everybody. Next time we will be checking out the new patch for real this time. I promise. I'll see you then.